Burpees are arguably the most hated exercise. If you ask somebody what they hate the most when it comes to cardio moves, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to hear burpees. But they don't have to be the most hated exercise. There's a lot of ways that you can waste energy when doing a burpee, and I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to help improve and make them flow as quickly as possible. There's still going to be a total body move that's going to get your heart rate up. However, you want to be doing them the most streamlined way possible if you have to be doing those burpees. So, starting position, we're going to be standing normal kind of relaxed position, feet together, nice and tall, abs tight. We're going to set those hands on down right in front of those feet. So not way out here. We're not going to jump down onto the floor. We're going to set those hands down right in front of the feet in order to absorb unnecessary force or avoid unnecessary force on those wrists. So set them on down here. We're going to hop or step out into kind of a push-up position. From here, we're going to do kind of like a worm. We're going to drop those knees on down, then those hips follow, then the stomach, then the chest, and then we're going in reverse. Chest on up, stomach, hips, knees. We're going to hop those feet on in nice and close to those hands. And then from the bottom here, we're going to explode on up, land nice and softly, and repeat. Sped up a little bit. This is what it's going to look like again. Down, out into that worm, back on up, hop in, and hop on up at the top. So a few key mistakes that I see made in this. One, a lot of times I'll see people kind of jump down into a push-up position, especially when they're going for speed. This is ineffective. One, you're having to absorb a lot of force of the body coming down. It's going to increase your risk of injury, especially on those wrists and those hands and those shoulders. But also, absorbing all that force is going to waste energy as well. Instead, bend those legs, set those hands on down, hop or step on out. You can still do that very quickly. The other biggest thing I see done in this one is people doing strict push-ups. So they're going to be hopping on down, hopping on out here, doing a push-up, or even dropping to the knees and doing a push-up, hopping or stepping in and jumping at the top. Remember, burpees is a cardio exercise. It's designed to get the heart rate up. It's designed to be something that we can do very quickly and really boost up that heart rate. It's not one that we're slowing down on. We're not trying to get strict push-ups. Really focus on doing that worm motion to where you set those knees down, hips follow, stomach, chest, and then you're kind of going in reverse. Otherwise, you're going to fatigue out your chest, shoulders, and arms before you would be able to fatigue out the rest of that body. So they're going to be what's limiting you. You'll get to that point where you just can't do a push-up anymore, but instead you could have kept going if you would have done that worm exercise. So remember, set those hands down, hop out, knees, hips, stomach, chest, and then in reverse in that little worm, it's going to be way easier on your triceps, your chest, and your shoulders throughout that movement. Step or hop in, hop at the top. Easier option for this one. Setting those hands on down, stepping on out. Same movement here though, that worm motion coming on down, back on up, and then stepping back on in and coming up onto the toes at the top. If you need to avoid any unnecessary impact, then focus on just that stepping motion and doing that total body extension at the top, reaching on up, coming up onto the toes.